So this is the Brewster Building, and the story about this is that it was actually designed to be riot-proof, both from the student perspective but also from the police perspective.
Brewster is one of those oddly shaped campus buildings that I guess naturally invites stories because nobody could otherwise figure out what the architecture is all about. So if you look at the projecting panels here,
So that's kind of the theory, that you couldn't actually take over this building because of that. You couldn't actually shoot anybody from inside of the building unless they were straight in front of you, which why would they do that?
but if you look up here, there's a steel mesh fence, and these could be lowered. So you can see the track actually where that would happen. And so they used to lower those, they could lower those fences, and these were not here, so the gates were actually added later. So the original building did have a way of sealing off the quad. And this is the only building on campus that has multiple components to it that can be actually sealed, and you can have people, walking around in the middle. As far as I know, I can't think of any other place that's designed the same way. And it was, again, so allegedly it was built in this way in order to make it possible to resist any attack from the outside, according to the legends.
If you actually look around, it's pretty bleak here. It does have a very institutionalized feel, for lack of better terms. And what we can see with this place is that it actually talks a lot more about the time period and the architecture than anything else. So a lot of these places that were built like this, with this whole notion of being riot-proof, were built after the 60s, or around the time of the 60s and 70s, because of different kind of student riots that happened on campus. So there was this sort of idea that you could build buildings that could not be taken over by students.
I gave a talk on campus to an audience of people, faculty from other universities, on folklore and campus lore in particular, and everybody had a story about a building like this one on their own campus. Maybe not exactly like this, but theoretically built during a period of upheaval on college campuses, with really thick walls, gun slots, ways of protecting the people inside from mass attack and things of that sort. So the stories got started a long time ago, and people still hear the stories, even though the circumstances of campus life are quite different now. And the actual rationale for the stories wouldn't make much sense in the 21st century, but the stories have hung around for at least probably 40 or 50 years.
To it,
I heard there was one about the theater.
Oh yeah.
Girls
Yeah.
Can't even sing or something.
Oh, well, there's one really cool story. I mean, there's probably a couple others, but one that they were put on a performance of a play, and the lead actress died during the performance, and
During the performance?
well, no, not actually during the run of the show.
Okay.
Yeah, and even the university will never put on a performance of this play again. The funny thing is, nobody can seem to tell what this play was. So that's been lost, but and according to the legend, when someone did try to put on a performance of this play, that the lead actress got warned not to to be in it. Some kind of spirit told her not to be in the play. And so people think there was this disappointed actress, disappointed because she died during the performance, who was wanted to make sure that no one else got to do that part either. kind of playing into this idea that diva, actresses are diva even in death.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Oh my god. Whew, is that normal? Oh my god. Alright. Is that supposed to happen? Is that supposed to happen?
I don't know. We can ask somebody
Okay.
who works here, but
Maybe it's supposed to happen. Maybe that's normal.
yeah, we'll ask somebody up there. Actually,
Yeah.
this would be good to include in that.
Oh my god, if that's not supposed to happen, I'm about to pee in my pants. That was kind of scary. I don't know what it was.
Didn't it sound like it was from up there?
I saw it. It was a cord moving, but no one was moving it. Why did we talk about ghosts in the haunted Christenberry gym?
So, like this cord here?
It was
Like, yeah, like basically just below this one. We're on
Just
this,
right here.
the one that's kind of just
Okay.
below this one.
Yeah, in that long hallway towards the back is where the water.
The one that goes like perpendicular to this one.
he insulted a female ghost, and all of a sudden the cord does and starts shaking up and down by itself.
That's probably spirit.